We're going to toss it over to our casters, Lawler and James Bott. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I'm Lawler, and with me is James Bott, as always. Excited to hear and see what we've got coming up next, especially in an advancement match. These games never let us down.
Yeah, absolutely. And as they were saying before, keep your eye on Vogan and really look for the chemistry between him and Jesse Pinkman. But anyway, Vogan, also I want to take a moment for a shout out for you. Thank you for everything that you did for us and the casters for RLC. He had a lot of really good feedback for us when we first started casting. It seemed very mean in the beginning,
abrasive,
telling us we were horrible.
Yeah.
But he ended up helping us get a lot better. So thank you, Vogan. But again, just between these two teams, these are very good teams. Although definitely the edge going to Dem Girlz. They have been the #1 team in EU for quite some time. But the Flying Dutchmen, keep your eyes out for these guys. Dogu and Jesse Pinkman, they're both they're skilled players, and they might not be the most known, but Vogan, he was just playing matchmaking and was like, I think you guys are really good. We can make something happen. And now look they are in they have the chance to get into the group stages here. They just have to beat Dem Girlz.
You know, I hope that stress isn't going to be a mechanic here, but you never know. Let's get into these games right away, you guys. I'm ready. James Bott is ready. Here we go.
Yep, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick Remco as kind of the player to watch here. I always love the beautiful rare Pepes that he has. He knows I'm a fan. There are many fans, so I'm going to go on board with him in the beginning.
All right, we already got a kickoff going in favor, but it looks like they're going to put a shot on net. Remco, and oh my gosh, these passes already coming out well. Maestro trying to do whatever he can. Not able to get the touch in that he needs. This ball is going to get rotated back out, shot up in the net, but Jesse with a beautiful touch going into the air here. This ball seems to be settling on the Flying Dutchman side. Roughly for them. Oh, I love these mind games coming out from Greasy. Maestro up for the shot, hitting crossbar above the net, just missing wide.
Yeah, right now, teams just getting that feel of each other right now. And that big hit right there, remember when we were talking about the importance of not letting backboard hits happen and bounce out? Greasy made a good play, not letting that come out off the backboard, forcing it into the corner.
Yeah, Greasing up, showing his spider skills off here, trying to play this out, but the ball does not get cleared to the best of the comfortability. Remco now has a nice touch, ability to play this up. Good follow-up by Greasy. Greasy now seeing if he can do his own Spider-Man, trying to play this back in, but good read by Dogu, keeping this on the other side. Vogan now trying to show some mechanical plays. Had the ability to probably slow that one down there, but it's going to work out in their favor with Dogu putting it in the middle. Back and forth, a lot of ping-pong action we're going to see in this game because these teams seem to be evenly matched. It's going to be a matter of those small mistakes that we've been talking about that lead to that first goal.
Yeah, important position right there. You saw two players in the corner. That's so easy to mess up there, but still, Dem Girlz looking very strong on defense. You see two players going up right there.
That ball centering up in the middle, see if somebody can take a shot. Nobody's there, but Vogan's going to play that back. Barely missing. Good defense coming out of this team, seeing if they can play it out now. Dem Girlz poising up.
Good bounce.
Shot bouncing in the middle. Oh, another good bounce. Greasy popping that one up, and Remco now has some time. Poising up, taking his time down the sideline. Gets read by Dogu, and Dogu plays it back in. These guys need to be careful, otherwise plays like this will not result.
Yeah, this is a good pass into the mid. Maestro, you can tell that he didn't have enough boost to make that happen. Good play, and here we have an opportunity.
Missing top right. So close to that shot. Needs to put those a little bit lower, but trying to put it in an angle that nobody can reach it. Maestro trying to get a read on there, not able to do so. Vogan trying to tip that one in, cannot do so. Greasy going to go up, get it clear down the middle with Remco right below to play that in between two defenders. Dogu now has a chance going up with Vogan. Vogan just going to ride that wall with Jesse. Actually is going to be the one that plays this one out. Has some time. Greasy playing this back in. Lots of back and forth between these two teams already. Greasy, almost with a double tap. Super close off that post yet again. Seeing an early MVP coming out of that crossbar.
Yeah, right now both these teams just playing very passively. A few opportunities as you've seen, but most of the time.
No.
Oh yes, could be it. The first goal just wide.
Man, so many shots coming in already out of these guys with only 2:15 left in this game. Remco rotating back for some boost. He's going to take some time on the wall here, see if he can read it otherwise, but it looks like Maestro's going to be the one that gets it. Maestro plays it far with the pinch. Ball settling right in front of the net. The shot opportunity is there, and Greasy gets contested up early. This ball now settling down into the middle. Dogu seeing if he can do something. Maestro seeing if he can play it in. Has a shot in the middle, and good read blocking this one out yet again.
Yeah, you could see there that pass out into the mid was quite dangerous, but it was broken up. So some good attempts here trying to generate some opportunities. We'll see which team makes that first critical mistake.
Ball centering back in the middle, and Jesse trying to do whatever he can to get his nose in front of it. It looks like Remco's going to play this back in. Greasy now has a chance. Plays it a little bit low. I understand he was trying to get the pass probably off there, but Maestro did not have the rotation to get the angle on it.
Yeah, you can see there some good pass attempts, but again, both these teams.
Ball shot in the top right. Dogu with a beautiful shot.
Yeah, that was just fantastic placement. You saw there, Greasy went for the hit. He actually just set it up for Dogu right out in the mid, who off the bounce just he threaded that needle, putting it in the upper 90. So very good placement from Dogu, and not the greatest of clears, setting that one up for the Flying Dutchman to take the lead.
Yeah, that 90-degree angle in the top right, probably one of the hardest places to defend. But these guys showing the aerial mechanics, trying to get there, just weren't able to in time. But Remco and Jesse both showing they can get to that one on time. And Maestro now has the ability to dribble this up.
Oh, that could be
again
it.
By Vogan. Vogan,
oh no!
What a shot, that pinch not going in the favor of We Dem Girls.
Yes.
That is rough.
So what you see here, we're going to stay with Greasy. The shot from Vogan was great. It was almost on target, but it actually was just off. And you see Greasy hit that ball into his own net when he was trying to make the save. So now we are on the precipice of a Game 1 upset in favor of the Flying Dutchman, something that we did not see coming, and forcing that save.
Man, these guys showing them all, winning, being up 2-0 with a minute left is a very comfortable spot, but that's the thing. We don't want any complacency with Dogu and Vogan coming back out, trying to apply some pressure, but Remco has the touch. Gonna play it slow and good read by Dogu, not fighting that. This ball now gonna level out. Jesse has some time. Take it slow, has the ability to make a play here, pops it up, gives his team a chance to rotate in, but Maestro going to carry this one, pops one and beats the defender. Remco trying to get another, but it gets played back in. Dogu seeing if he can get an aerial and recognizes that he's not able to be able to get that touch. Rotates back. Greasy now. Greasy trying to play it in, but Jesse get an open net. Can Maestro get there in time? Maestro actually is able to save it, but that ball settling in and barely missing that clip is Vogan.
Yeah, just 20 seconds left, though. They're going to have to make some magic happen if they hope to crawl back from this one.
Oh my God, that shot on net. Good save by Vogan. This ball needs to get cleared out. Jesse able to do so now.
Yeah, no, it looks like that's going to be it unless something magical happens. Again, yes, 5 seconds left on the clock. We're going to have a Game 1 upset. The Flying Dutchmen coming in. I believe they are the 8th-ranked team in EU.
This ball's still up. These guys just going to let it settle. Smart choice there. Get the win, go out with confidence.
Yeah, I believe they're the 8th-ranked team in EU. I haven't looked at the power rankings. I don't have them with me right now. But Flying Dutchman definitely not the favorite to take that one. And, you know, with relatively unknown names with Dogu and Jesse, they were really coming out and showing that we are top players. We can compete with the #1 in EU. So very impressive. I'm eager to see if they can keep this streak going and have the biggest upset of this tournament so far.
Man, if these guys get knocked out and put them into the losers bracket, I cannot imagine the reaction that chat is going to give us. But let's get this kicked off. Maestro coming in against Vogan. Going to work in the favor of the Flying Dutchman, but this ball gets played back immediately with a demo coming from Jesse. That might not work out in his favor with the reset coming in from Maestro, able to get to that boost pad very quickly. But Remco now centering up in the middle, has a unique touch playing this back to the right-hand side with Greasy waiting for it. A good pop-up. That ball getting shot in, and good read by Dogu with the save.
Yeah, you can see Dogu there. He didn't just play the ball, he played the hit that was going to be coming, the shot, and he really just shut that one down. So really solid defensive play from Dogu.
Oh my God, this ball settling in the middle. Can Greasy get a shot? Missing it, a far wide again. You need to put those on net.
Yeah, you can see a few opportunities coming out for We Dem Girlz that they have placed just off target. So they're going to have to put these on, especially when we've seen how good the Flying Dutchman's defense is.
Speaking of defense, yet another defensive play there. Vogan now rotating back with Pinkman trying to put this up. Dogu reading that immediately. I love these guys being able to read that the pass is going up with no hesitation. But Remco and Greasy going to try and take this in. And Jesse with yet another save. Good defense coming out of this Flying Dutchman team.
Yeah, that ball was a tough one to handle. And
oh my gosh, no!
The save!
Maybe good defense coming out of this We Dem Girlz team. That is scary.
Oh, devastating. You saw there that was going to be going in, and Maestro in the wrong place at the wrong time, keeping that one out. We are still scoreless, but that just seems to be the theme for We Dem Girlz. They just can't catch a break.
Yeah, Maestro's going to play that off the wall. I like to see the horizontal play rather than always vertical. It gives their team a chance to rotate in. That beautiful shot, missing one off the crossbar. They need to put this through. What are you guys doing? Put this on the net. Give yourselves a chance here.
Man, that post is coming out strong here for the Flying Dutchman, but We Dem Girlz I have not seen them not be able to put shots on net like this before. So I wonder if they're a little bit nervous because this is their chance to get in. If you win, you are in the group stage. So that might be coming into play for Dem Girlz.
Yeah, good clear out here by Greasy. Greasy now going to Spider-Man back up. Try to get another touch. Plays that low to Remco. It actually worked in his favor. Remco just now with the best clear. This shot going to go on net, and good save by Maestro getting up for that one. They have a chance to rotate this out. Big clear now. Maestro and Greasy praying this up. He's going to let it off so he can get some boost for himself. Plays it back in the mid. Where's the follow-up shot? Jesse's actually going to get a clear. That ball centering in the middle. And Dogu going to play this one on net. Can they get a save?
Oh,
and Dogu, beautiful shot on the top.
Wow, Dogu, we saw his placement in the last game allow Flying Dutchman to take the lead. And look at that from downtown again. Just putting it right in there. Greasy, he got a touch on it, but it just hit the top of the crossbar and went in. So a fantastic shot by Dogu, and a lot of times that's all you need to do. Just put shots on net, wait to see if the other team makes a mistake, force them to make the save. But Dogu just putting it in from beyond half field, so very impressive. And Flying Dutchman, they might be able to make this upset happen.
Definitely, they have the confidence here with halfway through this game, but Greasy going up for it. It just seems to be that this Flying Dutchman team is getting to the ball sooner, and that's something weird to see out of Dem Girlz. But Dem Girlz trying to put a shot on net, not able to do so again, but that ball getting off the wall, seeing if he can get another touch, not able to get it. But Dogu, yet another save. Jesse now has the chance. He's going to read that, has the ability to take another touch. Can he play this inside to his teammate? This is some weird mechanics going on. But Greasy and Vogan going to fight for this one, and Maestro playing this up high. Hopefully they can get a clear out here now.
Yeah, they were just playing it slow. It was a dribble attempt, but when you start to dribble both sides, play it a little bit warily. So yeah, no opportunity being generated from that, but still time wasting goes.
Oh my God,
favor.
Maestro, what a tip!
What a save by Dogu! Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, both those teams with beautiful mechanics coming out, but that save is going to give them this advantage so far. Vogan trying to play it in, but Remco with a good read. Jesse now has the chance to rotate back and make a save while Dogu comes in, and he's already there waiting for it. Beautiful rotation, but Greasy's going to get a shot on net and gets a goal.
Oh, the response finally from Dem Girlz as Greasy gets them on the board. That was a big win there by Remco. It popped out right in the mid for Greasy. You could see that member from Flying Dutchman trying to make the save, couldn't get there in time, so good heads-up play by Greasy, a scrappy goal, and now they're back in it, trying to prevent this upset from happening.
Man, these guys' rotations seem to be on point. It's just a matter of small mistakes and getting to the ball first. But these guys are both doing a very good job of keeping themselves in it. Maestro has the opportunity here to play it. He looks like he's going to just rotate down and fall back. Nothing wrong with giving that chance up. But that shot opportunity read by this Flying Dutchman team, and Maestro trying to play it in, but we have a big long clear.
That's
Is that going to go in? Oh, man, that's rough. Vogan with the goal.
Yeah, Vogan, the player to watch from the analyst desk, might be the decider of this game. You see, he just beat out Maestro. Greasy and Remco were both up, not able to get back in time, and that is going to be a full court goal for Vogan. And we're going to see if that is the game-winning goal here with just a minute left to go. This has been a defensive showdown, so goals coming very rarely. We'll see if that is the one to be the decider.
Man, Dogu now showing up. He's doing whatever he can to make sure his team wins this one. But Vogan now going to play this back in the middle. Another shot opportunity coming in. And Dogu plays that top right corner.
Dogu!
What a beautiful shot coming out from Dogu.
Yeah, I think we know what part of the net is his favorite. And he just placed this again in the upper 90. Look at that. That is unblockable. There's no way for anyone from Dem Girlz to make that save. And 3-1, less than a minute to go. This will be the biggest upset of the RLCS so far. Flying Dutchman, number 8, going against the top team in EU.
Man, Flying Dutchman, I'm sorry that I did not give you guys enough credit before, but these guys are coming out and showing why they deserve to be here. Jesse Pinkman now has some time to slow this down. I wonder if they're going to keep the pace at what it is because it's working for them, if they're going to take the opportunity to try to run out some clock. Being up 2 goals, you don't want to make a mistake. This ball coming in, and Greasy doing whatever he can to give his team an opportunity. Vogan now going to play this downfield. Ball settling into the corner. They're taking a very slow approach to this game, and that ball being in the middle, open wide
Look
net,
at that.
and Jesse,
That's
easy goal.
Right now, there's no hope for Dem Girlz to come back in this one, and at this point, you just need to keep your mentality up for that losers bracket game. Dem Girlz is not out of it. They'll have a chance to get in, but really nobody was expecting this, and the fact that the Flying Dutchmen with that fantastic name coming out, showing that, hey, we don't just have a fantastic name, we have fantastic players, and we can make this upset happen. So really great to see, but again, We Dem Girlz will have to bounce back from this one.
Yeah, Flying Dutchman showing that the name is not just a name. They're actually putting it up.
Oh,
and another good read.
Oh, a goal.
Good.
All right, so that is a little bit of consolation here, but again, that's going to be it for We Dem Girlz in the winner's bracket. They will be moving down, but really impressive performance from the Flying Dutchmen, something that we did not expect. And honestly, We Dem Girlz been on a tear recently. Flying Dutchmen, they lost recently, I believe, to Absolution, which was like a 12th ranked team in EU. So this is a surprise that they were able to take this out, and I can't wait to see what the analyst guys have to say about it. I mean, what a game, holy cow.
Man, beautiful game. I don't want to waste any of you guys' time. Let's get it over to the casters or the analyst desk to see what they have to break down this game.
Thank you guys so much, and wow, I mean, incredible stuff. So I was looking at some of the notes here from the community power rankings, and this was one of the lines that was said. I'm going to just read this real quick. This week is Dutchman's 3rd week in a row at number 8 in the rankings, and that's not necessarily a good sign. And they just beat We Dem Girlz. So I think that
they might move up.
I think it might move up.
There'll
I
be
think
some
the
power
community
rankings,
might
yes.
vote them a little higher now. That's absurd. What a performance out of them. And you guys that called it before, you said, look out for Vogan. And superstar, man. Vogan just going huge, Gibbs.
Vogan was big. I think Dogu surprised me a lot. Like, I haven't heard of him a ton, but he
the chat
played
did.
really,
Oh,
really
he was
well.
doing unreal.
He was
Yeah, I
great.
mean, Vogan, first game, he had the most shots on it, but even going into the second game, you have 13 to 5 shots for Remco, Maestro, and Greasy, but they couldn't put anything in the net.
Saves, yeah.
The first game was just not on point for them.
First game was 5 feet wide right, 5 feet wide left, a little high, or like the pass was there, but a positioning of that second player, he was sideways, had to put a weak shot on, and
I'm calling
they
it
just
now.
weren't connected.
Flying Dutchman post MVP, straight up. It took all the shots and all the saves.
Yeah.
Just couldn't put them on net. And it was just, you can't be missing shots like that.
Yeah.
They could have been like a 4-0 right off the bat for them, but they just couldn't put them in.
Yeah.
Well, let's reflect on game number 1, shall we? I mean, we came into this thinking, Flying Dutchman, you're going to give it the old college try. You're going to do the best you can. Well, the best they can turned out to be a victory because they just went to town. They did work, Gibbs.
Yeah, Dogu right here with a top shelf shot. Great job there, and then just bad touches on the defensive side by We Dem Girlz.
Well, I'm surprised because off the beginning, We Dem Girlz was doing a very good job with defensive prowess, getting up very quick and getting the clears, but look at that
was-
small. Like, it was just every
little
small
unlucky.
break in defense they took advantage of.
Yeah, the stars aligned a little bit here for Flying Dutchman. Like, We Dem Girlz, there was some luck here, but We Dem Girlz could not get the shots when they needed to, but the defense has to be better from We Dem Girlz.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I noticed that, and again, you saw that shot from Vogan there, right? I mean, that was a shot on goal. Like, that looked like it was going to happen. And We Dem Girlz did the best they could to kind of hold off those attacks, but it just kept coming, and they were relentless. Flying Dutchman, I'm almost certain, just did not expect that at all. Like, I mean, we saw, and here's the thing, right? I was actually talking to, I think it was James earlier today, and I told him, I was like, kind of looking at We Dem Girlz and then looking at like Abba Power Cosmic, for example. Cosmic, they just ran roughshod on anyone they went up against. It was not even a contest. And then we talked about, the deeper pool of talent that comes out of the EU and how that can affect some things. So that first game of We Dem Girlz looked, like they looked good, but it wasn't like, oh my God, like Cosmic was just a dominating force. Do you think now that it's just, maybe people in the EU are just catching up to this squad and the proof is in the pudding right here? Or was this just Flying Dutchman playing incredible and We Dem Girlz just not showing up?
Well, it could be just nerves too. Who knows? Like what they're feeling on the other side. Hands are shaking, palms are sweating.
Okay, well, let's relax.
we're not going there. But it could be nerves, right? They again, as we said, they did play very strong at the beginning. But as the game went on, it started not tilting too much, but they definitely opened up a lot of more defensive breaks, especially going into game 2.
Yeah, and speaking of game 2, the Vogan show just continued on. It was a great showing for him. Really, just game 2 couldn't have been better for the Flying Dutchman. It really just it exposed We Dem Girlz.
It was just save after save after save, and even from We Dem Girlz, Maestro making that save on Remco's shot, just super unlucky there. But I just don't know what happened to Weedham Girls this whole set.
No, and I think the only goal they actually got was a big defensive malfunction from Flying Dutchmen. So it wasn't even like it was a crazy goal or anything. They just couldn't, again, put them in, and their defense just broke down.
You got to put that in. Like at this level,
Wide open
Maestro
net.
puts those in 99 times out of 100.
And that's why I was blaming it. I think probably a lot on nerves. Is just they know a lot of people are watching them, and you got to be accurate. You can't have stuff like that.
That needs to be saved. That ball needs to be saved. That's a very, very easy save as well. I'm really surprised what happened to Weedham Girls. I bet it was nerves. After game one, losing it, they just kind of fell apart a little bit here or there. Just like small touches, but Flying Dutchman really capitalized on those small mistakes.
Well, with 2 defenders in there, you shouldn't be messing.
Well, even look right there, that last play, right? I mean, very uncharacteristic of Maestro, who went up for that hit. And, I mean, at a high level, these are some of the best players in the world. And to miss that aerial, right, a little, like it was a little to the left. And, you know, that happens to the best of us. But, like, when the pressure's on the way it was, you have to tighten those plays up. And it just felt like Weedham Girls just could not make that happen. Flying Dutchmen are in the group
Congrats
stages,
to Flying
guys.
Dutchman.
Good job.
Great,
GG.
great job.
And with an incredible name. They, dare I say, they flew into the group stages.
When is this over?
Gibbs, I'm gonna fire you. All right, guys.
don't need 'em.
It was actually, I need you to stay here. All right, guys. Well, of course, it was a great matchup. Congratulations once again to the Flying Dutchmen to move on to the group stages. Weedham Girls will take a trip to the losers bracket. We'll see how they fare. I would expect them to make it into the group stage as well. No reason why they wouldn't, right?
Loser bracket's probably really upset that Weedham Girls is down there.
Yeah, they're not happy.
Yeah, whoever they have to play, they're.
Ooh, boy, so it's going to be a shark pit now that Weedham Girls is there. All right, folks, coming up next, we have a great matchup. It's going to be Supersonic Avengers versus RG Esports. This is an advancement game. Winner moves to group stages. It's going to be a good one, and we hope you join us, and we'll see you in just a sec.